This is our assessment video for course Foundation of Geometry with code MAT123. This video prepared for Madam Nur Hayati, binti Aziz.
The theme introduction. So we are from Mathematical Science course FSKM would like to present our founding in the Great Pyramid of Giza and an ice cream which we implement application geometry in our founding.
This is our creative team which consists 4 of us, and you're gonna see they introduce themselves after this.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Nurfarhana binti Ahmad Zaini from class A4CS1431B. My ID's number is 2021879514.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Izzati Zukrina binti Rasdi. Same as my friend. I'm from CS143 class 1B and my ID number is 2021626268.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Tsaqifah binti Kamarul Hisham from A4CS1431B.
My ID number is 2021841864.
Hi, my name is Nur Zahirah binti Aziz and I'm from CS1431B and my student ID is 2021688198. Hi everyone, so today you and me going to Egypt and discover about one of the pyramids that I especially most interested in, which Pyramid Khufu. Get curious? So what are you waiting for? Get on the plane with us. Finally, here we are in Egypt. How exciting, right? Okay, obviously we are not in Egypt, but let's pretend that we are, okay? So here we are at the most well-known historian place in Egypt, which is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Let me tell you 1 or 2 things about the pyramid before we go further. So the first one is that there is another name for the pyramid, which is Ahmad al-Giza in Arabic. Next, 3 pyramids that more well known than the others, which are Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. And do you know why this huge pyramid was built for? The actual purpose that the pyramid has been constructed is to house the remains of the deceased pharaoh who rules over ancient Egypt. This happened because the Egyptians were one of the first civilizations to believe in afterlife property, means they will be buried with their own properties for their afterlife. Last one, the most interesting part, that is how they named the pyramid. The pyramid was named after the pharaoh or king that they were built for. For example, if the king's name Ahmad, then the pyramid will name as the Pyramid of Ahmad. How easy that is, right? Brilliant. Now I would like to tell you some general information. One of them is Pharaoh Khafre and Pharaoh Khufu has family relationship. Pharaoh Khafre is a son and Pharaoh Khufu is the father. Next one, Pharaoh Khufu want to still remain important to his people even after his life. So no wonder he prepared and built this huge pyramid for himself. And do you notice that there is a lion next to the causeway leading to Khafre village? It was named the Great Sphinx of Giza and it was carved and resembled to Pharaoh Khafre. Last but not least, by the time the traditions among the king to build their pyramid was changed and they start building their own tombs. Now we're going to look at the characteristics of the Pyramid of Khufu. The first one, the plan or base of the pyramid was laid out on the ground on scale 1:1, means the base is complete square. Number 2, the elevation angle from the base to the apex of the pyramid is 51.87 from all sides of the pyramid. Last one, the entrance is around 80 meters above the ground of the north side. Interesting, right? So for this slide, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper by explaining to you about the size of the Pyramid Khufu. As for your information, Pyramid Khufu is the biggest one from the others two. The height of the pyramid is originally 146 meters, and the base is almost complete square with approximately 57 cm area. The base length is 230 meters. However, for this pyramid calculation later, we're going to assume that the base of the pyramid is complete square. The substance that has been used in this pyramid is 2.4 million of limestone blocks, and the weight for each block is 2.5 tons. The total sustained for the whole pyramid is 6 million tons of limestone, 8,000 of granite, and 500,000 tons of mortar, and roughly 20 years to build. There's a few fun facts that I would like to share with you. The first one is historian Herodotus theorizing it took 20 years and 100,000 slaves to build the pyramid. Can you believe that? The pharaoh Khufu has thought about his afterlife even before 20 years his death. The second one is the most interesting for me because actually in Egypt there is more than 100 pyramids, which estimately 130. Last but not least, the pyramid used to shine like diamond because it was well-polished casing of limestone blocks. I suppose the pyramid is not shining anymore, made caused by sandstorm or other natural disaster in Egypt for the past few centuries.
In geometry, a pyramid is defined as a polyhedron made by connecting a polygonal base, which is a two-dimensional shape with three or more straight sides, to the point of the top called apex. The base of pyramid can be a triangle, square, rectangle, or other shape with even more sides. Okay, for the application geometry in pyramid. Pyramid use triangle to build the wall because triangle is the most stable structure. This means all the sides and joint experience force, thus the force is distributed and make it more rigid and stable structure. Plus, triangle is require less of material and more stability. For a square base, why have to become square? Because it have to hold the triangle to become a pyramid. That's it.
Hi, so we are going to calculate total surface area of the pyramid. So firstly, we have to find ON and then AN to get the height of the triangle, which is AN. So firstly, we have to know which area we have to find. So firstly, base area plus lateral surfaces area. What is lateral surfaces area? The triangles. Okay, so base area is a square, which is 230 times 230, and for lateral surfaces area, 4 times the triangle, this and this. So the formula for a triangle is 1 over 2 times base times height. So the base is 230 and the height is square root of 32825, and we get 136,241.2683 meters square.
Now, we will total the volume of pyramid. The formula volume of pyramid is 1 over 3 multiply base multiply height. For this pyramid, the base is 230 meter multiply 230 meter. So there is 1 over 3 multiply bracket 230 multiply 230 close bracket multiply 146, and the answer is 2,574,466.667 meter cubic.
Now, we will move to the second case. We pick an ice cream for this case.
History of ice cream cone. The first ice cream cone was produced in 1896 by Italo Marchioni. The first type was the roll cone, was a waffle baked in a round shape and rolled into cone. Next, the second type was molded by pouring batter into a shell and then baked. Next, we move to the next topic. For general information about ice cream cone. First and foremost, it is a dry cone-shaped pastry. Second, it is usually made of a wafer similar in texture to a waffle. Thirdly, this cone enables ice cream to be held in the hand. Last but not least, many styles of cones are made. For example, pretzel and chocolate-coated ones.
In this slide, I will talk about application involved for ice cream. which is, in this case, we use hemisphere and cone. If you can see in the image, there is 3 cm for the radius hemisphere, and for the cone, height is 12 cm and radius is 3 cm. Next, this is a slide which is hemisphere and the cone stick together and become the ice cream.
Next, we have to calculate the area of ice cream. At first, we have to calculate the curved surface area of the hemisphere. We use the formula, it is 1/2 times 4 times pi times radius square equals to 2 times 3.142 times 3 square equals to 56.556 cm square. Then we have to calculate the curved surface area of the cone. We use the formula pi times radius times length equals to 3.142 times 3 times 12 equals to 113.112. So we have just total up the two shape, which is hemisphere plus cone equals to 56.556 plus 113.112 equals to 169.668 square.
Before we go to the calculation of volume of ice cream, I think it's better for us to know the geometry shape that are being used in the ice cream. So basically, the ice cream is a combination of hemisphere which symbolic to the ice cream and a cone which resemble to the holder. Here is the formula for each geometry shape that being used in ice cream, which cone and hemisphere. For the cone, the formula is 1/3 multiplied by pi power 2 of radius and height. The formula for the hemisphere is 2/3 multiplied by pi and power 3 of radius. In this calculation, we assume pi is 3.142, the radius as 3, height as 12, and the pi as 3.142 into the formula and got the separate total for hemisphere and cone. Afterward, we plus them both to get the total for the whole ice cream, and we got 169.668 cm for the total of ice cream value.
So guys, how about the video? Is it fine?
We really hope you enjoyed the video.
And hope you will get the benefit from this.
I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Bye.